Bogey's Puppet Friends, Bogey's Puppet Friends, it's where the fun never ends. We're number one under the sun, it's so much fun, we get it done. We're the number one puppet show, yes! Kindness is fun with Bogey's Puppet Friends. Yay!
Make sure you watch to the very end to see if Bogey chooses the broccoli or the banana.
Puppet show number 8. Cheesy, 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 cheesy. Cheesy macaroni and cheese.
Where is Bogey? It's time for the show. Where is Bogey? Do any of you know? Take a look around and see if you can see where Bogey is sleeping. It's up to you and me. There's our little Bogey. We can see where you are. Your friends are on their way and they're not too far. We love Bogey. Yes, we do. We love Bogey and you should love
Bogey was with all his friends. I hope you're with all of your friends. Gather one and all and let's watch a puppet show together.
From the corner of happy and nice, it's Bogey's Puppet Friends.
Oh my goodness, you aren't going to believe this, wowser. You'll never guess what I did. I packed up everything in our cooler, and we both made sure that we brought all of our gear for the day of fishing. But I forgot all of our bait to catch the fish.
Oh my goodness, Dad. Now what are we going to do? How are we supposed to catch any fish without having any bait on our lines?
I know what you're saying, son. It's going to be almost impossible to catch any fish on an empty hook. What do you say we do this? Why don't we practice casting our lines into the water so that we get very accurate when we need to cast our line right near a fish we wouldn't like to catch?
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. You know what I just found? I just found the bait packed in the cooler under our food. I must have put it there by accident. It's crazy some of the things you do when you're young. I just need to pay attention a little closer sometimes. It's important to always pay attention.
Well, it happens to all of us, wowser. No matter if you're young or old, we should all pay attention to everything around us. Oh my goodness, when you were talking about being young, something just popped into my head. I remember when you were the tiniest puppy ever, and I could have put 10 of you inside your bed. I remember how fast that you grew, and before you knew it, you were too big for your bed.
Yes, I thank you, Dad. I went through 4 beds before I finally quit growing. If I never quit growing, I would be as big as a dinosaur and big enough to walk across this lake because my legs would reach the bottom. Speaking of having my legs in the water of this lake, one of my favorite memories is swimming with some of my friends in this lake, and the little fish would nibble on our toes. It would tickle so much, it made it hard to swim and giggle at the same time.
That's pretty silly thought for sure, wowser. We would have to call you Wowser, the giggling dinosaur dog of the lake.
Yeah, I realized that would be sure I didn't scare any fish so that we would still be able to catch them. I wouldn't want to scare them away or hurt them by stepping on them when we would lose our favorite fishing spot. Luckily, I would quit growing for that reason and more.
Well, since the fish don't have to worry about Wowser, the giggling dinosaur dog, what do you say we put some bait we thought we had forgotten on our hooks and catch some of those little wigglers right now? Let's do it.
Perfect idea, Dad. With all the silly talk we've been doing, I forgot to tell you about how Bogey grew out of 4 of his beds also. There's a picture of him in his favorite bed, and he didn't want to give it up. So Bob keeps it around, so Bogey can lay in it from time to time. Most dogs are sentimental, and when they get attached to something, they don't want to give them up. I think Bogey fits perfectly in this bed. What do you think?
Thank you to Kent and Kathy Ellert for sponsoring this episode of Bogey's Puppet Friends, helping children find their forever home through adoption.
Why does Bogey wag his tail, wag his tail, wag his tail? Why does Bogey wag his tail? Because he's a dog. Why does Bogey woof woof woof, woof woof woof, woof woof woof? Why does Bogey woof woof woof? Ow! Because he's a dog. Why does Bogey sniff sniff sniff, sniff sniff sniff, sniff sniff sniff? Why does Bogey sniff sniff sniff? Achoo! Because he's a dog. Why does Bogey chew his toys, chew his toys, chew his toys? Why does Bogey chew his toys? Because he's hungry.
I wonder if this is one of EEE's bananas that Bogey chose. I don't think so, but it'll be our little secret. We won't tell him.
To send any fan mail or pictures you may have drawn to Bogey or his 12 puppet friends, including me, Hippity Hop, send them to Bogey's Puppet Friends, P.O. Box 143, Medina, Ohio, 44258.
That was Bogey's favorite song.
Why does Bogey chew